everybody. Welcome to the show. It is a very blustery Wednesday, April 10th.
It is National Siblings Day.
It is indeed. So happy National Siblings Day to everybody
Did you call your sister?
I actually have not talked to her today. She's very busy.
And you typically talk to her quite often.
I talk to her every day, but she's been very busy lately with all of her Hollywood shenanigans, So, all of those things. I have to say that it's so windy. Our friend Brenda Doobie comes up from Lubbock, She had to turn around in Tulia because she couldn't get here. But guess who is saving the day for us? We're going to have a great recipe. Our friend Coleman McNabb from Prime.
Oh, great.
He's going to be in the kitchen a little
We
later.
love Coleman. That'll be wonderful,
Good. Hey, did you watch any of the retirement kind of
Yes, it was really cool. So big news from the NBA. Future Hall of Famer Dirk Nowitzki confirmed after last night's game that he would be retiring at the end of the season.
He hadn't said, but everybody sort of knew, right? It was sort of assumed. This is his 21st season in the NBA. The video, of course, shows Dirk getting loud "Thank you, Dirk" chants and walking off the American Airlines Center floor for the final time. During his last home game against the Phoenix Suns last night, he scored a season-high 30 points.
They just kept feeding him. I love it. They made the night all about him. They made the night all about him in Dallas, and I think that's, I just think that's special.
He played his entire career in Dallas. That was something like, what, 21 years or something like that?
He basically started in Dallas the same time I started here.
Really?
Yeah. That's weird to think about. Like
that
21. Because I used to, when I would, we used to have this saying that dirt won't hurt you, so Dirk won't hurt. Like it was this thing we used to do. Yeah, Dirk. I remember when he was first drafted, I was like, Dirk, Dirk. I'll just go with Dirk.
We're just going to call him Dirk.
Yeah.
And then another big retirement announcement was Dwayne Wade last night with the Heat. But before we talk about it, did you see the commercial, the Dwayne Wade
I haven't seen it.
commercial?
I have not seen it.
Oh, you haven't?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Let's take a look. This is great. So the ad kind of starts detailing Wade's jersey exchange during the final season of his NBA, year. Then Wade is shown walking into the empty American Airlines Arena, and according to ESPN, the basketball player had no idea what to expect, who was coming to see him. So 5 people stepped forward to exchange their own articles of clothing with Wade, each having a connection to him. So I'm giving you a Reader's Digest version because we don't have enough time to get to it all. The first person, a man who's a volunteer and mentor at the Overtown Youth Center who chose his path after meeting Wade at a basketball camp. He presented him with his blazer that he wore to his first job interview. Next was a woman who attended Wade's alma mater on a scholarship funded by Wade, and his foundation presented him with her graduation cap and gown. And then a woman who had lost everything in a fire, and Wade then took the family on a shopping trip, presented him with a t-shirt that she had made. Then a woman named Andrea, whose brother was one of the 17 shooting victims in Parkland, presented Wade with her brother's jersey. And then finally Wade's mom came in to talk about the impact that Wade had on her life after getting out of prison and battling drug abuse. It is a profound 3 to 4 minutes, and you must watch it. Cody called me last night.
I'm getting teary-eyed. Talking about it.
Cody called me, and he said, have you watched the Dwayne Wade Budweiser commercial? I said, no. He said, do it right now, and hung up the phone. And then he texted me, and he said, get tissues. And I mean, sure enough, you just weep watching it. And it is so exciting to see the profound impact that a sports star can have, and a legacy is bigger than basketball, and I think that's what Budweiser was trying to say there. I mean, it is a really fantastic commercial. I want y'all all to go. There's a link to it over on my Facebook page if you want to go watch it, but it is really good. And so we were talking, Clint and I were talking, actually, it's so weird when we talk on Twitter, right? But Clint and I were talking on Twitter, who has the bigger impact, right? Like, on who had the greatest, season or career. Was it Dirk or was it Dwayne Wade? And I mean, I immediately went to Dirk, but then looking at this, he had such a profound impact on his community, right? And it's so wonderful to see sport transcending into the community as well.
I think they were equal. This commercial is just like too much. I need to go back and watch it. But I'm to the point now because of my girls. I weep. I weep at everything. Like, there's a verse in the Bible that says Jesus wept. Andy weeps now at everything. So I'm absolutely sorry. So yes, but both of them. Dirk would do a lot in the community, but he would never let cameras there. Right. He wanted to make it about them, and I think that's a telltale sign that. we still have athletes we can look up to.
Yeah, I think it's so
We
fabulous.
always do stories about all the negative things, all these things. I can't believe that this person did this. We have amazing athletes to look up to.
That's why.
You just have to choose.
Great, right?
Yep, you have to choose the
For
right
sure.
one. Yeah.
Okay, Andy, I have a surprise for you.
Okay.
I know that today has been sort of a stressful day.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
cue the music, everybody. Cue the music. Okay, so last week we told you about the new Game of Thrones Oreos. Today we have them, y'all.
Oh my
gosh.
goodness.
And I got you some milk. Here you go. Thanks, Mario.
You are kidding me.
Yes, yes, you must try them.
So
I
excited.
think they taste exactly like regular Oreos, but you know they have special
Ooh, this
engravings
is
on them.
this is the bad guy. What's his name? The ice guy.
Oh, that's the Night King.
The Night King.
The Night King. Ooh, I don't want to eat that one. Are there other good ones? Oh, look, there's the dragon.
Oh.
Y'all, it's only a few more days until the premiere, or the series premiere. Y'all, you can get these at the United on 45th and Bell, but they're on an end cap. They're not with the cookies, so you have to look for them on an end cap.
I mean,
And
there are a
there's
few
not a
things
lot
better
left.
than just like an Oreo soaked in milk.
I know,
oh,
honey.
Thank
Here you go. Here you have that.
Oh.
You enjoy your day. All right, we've got a great show coming up today. You know, kids are under a lot of stress, right? So how do you help your child with anxiety? We've got some tips on how you can prevent it.